Jesuit historian James Hennessy wrote that the Catholic Church was once described as bishops and priests, and the faithful who followed the teachings of the bishops and priests. The Vatican II Ecumenical Council changed that. The people of God, all the people of God, are the church. Ideally, 1.2 billion Catholics around the world are on the same team. All persons, including those who are ordained, are teammates willing to play together to defeat any philosophy, government, or institution that practices prejudice and inequality. By way of a popular example, teamwork is absolutely essential in tonight's 56th Super Bowl game. Coaches and players will be following their usual playbooks. They will also talk to one another during the event to make necessary adjustments, and they might even change their game plan. Our biblical playbook calls for teamwork in the game of life. Jeremiah the prophet in that first reading exhorted the leaders of Judah to trust in God. He said, "Cursed is the one who trusts in human beings." What he wanted his listeners to learn is how to team up with God. The elite tribal leaders did not listen and chose to do things their own way, and sadly, Judah was crushed and thrown into years of exile. In this episode, there was not much teamwork between God and the chosen people of God. We are called to learn the biblical playbook, and in order to create a lifestyle game plan for ourselves and for others. We are urged to use our talents and our gifts and our ideas. As Christians, we are coached by the Word of God. Win or lose, Jesus of Nazareth taught us how to play the game honestly, effectively, and with passion. It's what we do. No one of us can win the game of life all alone. We need hardworking coaches and players on the team. In church terms, we need smart pastoral leaders who will learn to team up with the members of their dioceses, their parishes, and their schools. In our religion, like in other faith traditions, teamwork is absolutely essential if we are to win against the inequities of the world. We can turn the odds against those who don't play by the rules, mandates that are designed to give everyone a fair chance to win in life. Today's gospel offers a different version of the familiar Beatitudes. It can help us understand the biblical playbook. Instead of 8 blessings, such as there are in the Gospel of Matthew, there are 4 blessings that are coupled with 4 afflictions. Those who are least fortunate are called blessed, and those who have plenty of power and wealth, well, they may not win every game in life. In the Bible, underdogs can be victorious. New Testament scholar Sarah Henrich wrote that these verses in the Bible put today's hearers on a level playing field with all those whom Jesus once spoke, the 12 apostles, the crowd of disciples, the multitude from all over the area, all the people of God make up creation and are responsible for sustaining creation, including each one of us. Sure, there are gifted superstar athletes who play better and are paid better than others, but in every team game, each player on the field matters. A talented quarterback still needs a strong offensive line for pass protection. What makes the team successful is the way all the players communicate with one another and trust one another during the game. This is what the Catholic Church needs: more teamwork. Last October 10th, 2021, Pope Francis launched a synod on synodality to develop a playbook for governing the church in the future. The word synodality comes from two Greek words, syn and hodos, and it means walking together on the same path. It could mean playing on the same football field together. This unique synod, unlike others, is not just for bishops. It's an invitation to all members of the church worldwide to have a voice in the governance of the church, believe it or not. It is an opportunity for clergy and laity to listen to one another without being critical or defensive. Lutheran pastor Katie Hines Shaw wrote, "We are part of the priesthood of all believers, that whether or not we are ordained, we are called to do important godly work, each and every one of us." We want to win in life by following the game plan that Jesus of Nazareth gave to us. To do that, we listen not only to the coaches, the church's teachers, but also to one another, the players in the game, the people in our dioceses, parishes, schools, and a wide variety of ministerial groups. The latest odds pick the Los Angeles Rams as a 3.5 to 4 point victory tonight, their favorite to win the Super Bowl. Can the underdog Cincinnati Bengals continue their miraculous winning ways? We have to find out. What are our chances of winning out over the injustices of the world? The odds are in our favor when we follow our biblical playbooks and play together as a team.